Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to this week's review of Candy and the Gang, Season 1, Episode 2. Let's get into it. Um, this episode was a bit better than Episode 1, obviously. I'm still kind of, I don't know. It's like, it has all the makings of a good show, and I do have faith as the show continues on, it will get better. I guess it's just because we're on the second episode and there's so many different characters. Like, I'm still trying to get to know everybody, and it's kind of hard to be invested in all these characters and what they have going on when you don't really know them. And it's like, what, this episode we were introduced to like three more people. It's like, oh my gosh, how many people are going to be on this show? And it's like, I don't know, maybe it's counterintuitive because you think, okay, the more the merrier, the more people you have on, the more storylines that you can pull from. But I don't know, at a certain point it just becomes a little bit overwhelming, and I'm not quite sure what direction the show is going. Are we focusing on the day-to-day operations of the restaurant, or is it more about the people that are working there and we're following their individual storylines? It's like, I don't really know what's going on. But like I said, this is the second episode of a new series, so I guess I'm putting too much pressure on it. I'm gonna have patience with it. I think by the end of the season, I'm gonna know whether I like the show or not. Right now, it's still up in the air, but this episode was definitely a little bit more entertaining, for sure. So I'm not really gonna go in chronological order of like everything that happened because so many things happened. Many things happened, but they don't really matter at the same time. But I guess it's more so set up for what's to come later. So yeah, I'm just gonna be all over the place for this review, so please forgive me. Let's get into it, okay? Philip. I don't like Philip. I really don't. He's an asshole. Allegedly. I don't know if he's putting on for cameras or like that's really his character, but he just seems very antagonistic for no reason. Now, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the employees don't seem so great either, so maybe that's why he's a little bit on edge with them, right? But he's just doing a little too much for me. And listen, if he does a good job and he's able to get the restaurant where it needs to be, then go ahead and be an asshole. But until I really see the results, and it's like they're not really filming them working or what their plans are or what he's doing to improve the restaurant. So we mostly just get scenes of him yelling at people and just being snappy and rude for no reason at the end of the day, because it's like, yeah, you're the boss, but everybody's grown here. Like, can you just chill? You're doing a little too much for me. But him and his boyfriend Felipe, Philip and Felipe. Wow, both of them are very handsome. Both of them make a cute couple. I was here for that scene. Okay, so yeah. And forgive me, like there's so many people on this show that I don't know everybody's name. I'm still learning. I think I know Sandrika or Chandrika. I think that's her name. And then I also know Dominique. I know Brian because Mama Joyce kept saying, "You know Brian, you know Brian, you know Brian," and pointing and like touching her head top. So I know Brian now thanks to Mama Joyce. Um, and then what? We got introduced to Melvin and then another one. Which is like Candy's godson. Oh my gosh, there's just too many people. But then like I found out that Candy on her mom's side, like her mom's mom has like what, 18 kids. So Kandi has a lot of cousins, okay? A lot. She has a lot of family. So that's kind of cool. I'm kind of jealous of that. But that could be a bad thing. I don't know. Um this review is going to be a mess. This is not even a review. I don't even know how to review this episode because like what really happened. Okay, well, we did find out by Chandrika, I think that's her name. Please forgive me if that's not her name. She's saying that she gets paid $12 an hour. Now, I'm assuming as a hostess you do get tips, right? I'm hoping so. But like $12 an hour? This is not looking good, Kandi. The restaurant, first off, you have power outages. The food is not consistent, okay? And now you're telling me you're not paying your staff properly. It's just like, I don't know, Kandi. I don't know. Yes, this may be a great idea for the show, but this is not making your restaurant look very good at all. At all. Like, come on. I don't know. So that's going to be, we didn't even really get to see the conclusion of that because one of Candy's cousin, his name could be Melvin. I don't know. Is his name is Melvin or it's his roommate, which is Candy's godson? That's the Melvin. I really don't know. But like he went to tell her that Shanjuka was complaining about her pay. So that's going to be a confrontation. So I guess I guess that's something to look forward to. I don't know. What else happened in this episode? Okay, so Candy has another cousin, which is, I believe, Aunt Bertha's daughter. She used to work at OLG, and for some reason, she quit. She allegedly told the other workers, "Who's gonna come with me? Let's go." Mama Joyce got mad and cussed her out. And then they started to have a, like, I guess a intervention or reconciliation to try to figure out, okay, let's move forward because Candy wants to hire her back at OLG. And that seems to be the ongoing theme, is that like Candy keeps bringing back people that left, which is really weird. For like that's just weird. I don't know, like one or two people that left and you want to bring them back, sure, but it seems like the whole cast is filled with people that left that are now coming back. Now, I do know it was COVID and things were a mess, but I don't know. I heard that Atlanta didn't really follow the COVID stuff. They were kind of going on like, you know who wasn't in town. So, I don't know. Like it's just weird. It's just weird. You're trying to bring everybody back. And, like, okay, I understand that maybe you're doing that for the television show, but you don't need to tell us. Just kind of have them there. We don't need to go over this storyline. Like, literally everybody in the cast left. I'm not even exaggerating. I may be exaggerating. 90% of the cast are people that left the restaurant that are not coming back. Like, that's just weird to me. And a part of me feel like they were gone for a reason. That maybe they don't need to come back. And Philip feels the same way. Because, even this guy, I forgot his name, but he's supposed to be this event planner. He's coming back, and Don Juan was like, "Oh, I'm not too sure about him." Because he says he's leaving because of this, and it turns out it's something else. Like, I don't know, these people don't seem too reliable. And like I said before, we can have one or two slackers. Okay, this is my personal opinion. Let me just make that clear. You can have one or two slackers, right? But when the whole cast the whole cast is not doing their job properly, it's just kind of annoying for me, especially when the restaurant doesn't seem to be doing well. Because at the end of the day, as a viewer, I want to root for the restaurant. I want it to improve. I want it to get better. And if I'm seeing the people and it's coming off like they're not doing their job properly, or like they're taking advantage of Candy's kindness and loyalty, then I don't know. I'm not gonna root for them. I'm not gonna want to watch the show. It's just gonna be like, ugh. It's gonna be like cringe. I don't know. And then we can't really focus on their personal lives either because we don't really know these people. And I don't know. No one is really like sticking out to me. I mean, I do like Brian. We do get to know a little bit about Brian, the guy with the egg rolls and the hair. I guess he's not drinking anymore. I mean, is he? I don't know if he straight up said that or he just said that he doesn't want to work at the bar. Maybe he's drinking a lot less. Let me not say he's not drinking at all. So that was kind of interesting. I think we could all relate during the pandemic, and maybe some of us have been drinking too much, maybe some of us have been smoking too much. I know I have, so I could definitely relate to that, taking a step back and trying to be healthier and blah, 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 blah. So, kudos to Brian. Good luck with that. I like him. He seems nice. I don't know. Okay. Oh, who else do we have? We have Dominique, the dancer. I hope, and I pray she gets to dance for Beyonce. Beyonce, I hope you're watching Kandi and the Gang and you're seeing her and her skills and you hire her. I hope her dreams come true. And like Kandi, didn't you write some songs for Beyonce or something? Don't you have the connection? Like whatever, whatever. Okay, Dominique, and I want to say the guy's name is Peter, but I feel like I'm just entirely making that up. I'm gonna say his name is Peter. They have their little romance slash showmance, and they're cute together, I guess. I mean, we don't really know too much about them, but well, fine. Sure, I'm rooting for them. Why not get together? I guess. Eh. I'm sorry, I don't have much to say. Um, Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I was talking about Candy's cousin and how she used to work there and they want to bring her back. But then I guess she was having some issues. She storms out and leaves, allegedly said to the other people, "Who's coming with me?" Mama Joyce got mad, cussed her out, and da 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 da. Um, One, I want to know what the problem was because I'm kind of curious. It just seems like all the employees are not too happy working there. Candy's godson, who was in the kitchen, he's not happy. Everybody just seems miserable. Candy, I don't really know what's going on with your place at all, and I don't think Philip is helping that. If everybody's miserable, I don't know if he's gonna make it any better. And I guess it's because Candy just keeps hiring. She has so much damn family. I mean, her family could be a small village. Hell, a medium sized village. Let's just be real. So I guess it makes sense to pull from your family and to hire them and empower them. And that's a great thing. Don't get me wrong. But if they're not doing their job, if they're not taking it serious, like maybe find them something else that they want to do that they're passionate in. Maybe help assist them in that. Maybe not put them in your restaurant where they don't give a you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So we don't really get the full story about what happened with this cousin and what her issue was with the restaurant, but she wasn't happy. And then I don't know, and Aunt Nora, like, how can you go off on your niece like that? That's, I don't want to say that's crazy to me because sadly that's normal. But I don't know, Mama Joyce, the OLG gang, the only one that I don't know, Aunt Bertha did seem a bit calm. But one, she is the oldest, and two, that is her daughter. So maybe that's why she didn't freak the F out. But Aunt Nora and Mama Joyce, they're just a little too much to me for me. And it's like, why are you getting upset over whether or not you said this is my kitchen or whatever. I mean, the restaurant is named after you. So if you want to, in a moment of rage, if you want to let it slip out that this is my restaurant, it's not that far fetched. I don't understand why you're getting upset. Just say I didn't say that, and like you're grown, and this is your niece. Like you want to fight, and that Nora wants to fight. Like you better shut up before I push you down the hill. Like what the hell are you guys talking about? Like sit down. You're 7 years old. Relax. It's just one big mess. Like, really? No wonder there is chaos in the restaurant if this is how people talk to each other. And this is your family, so how are you gonna talk to a stranger or a worker like that you're not related to? It's just too much. It's just too much. Well, obviously that cousin is not working there anymore, which is I don't know the point of this scene. I really don't. I guess we're seeing a bit of OLG. We're seeing a bit of Kandi. I don't know. Maybe you keep Mama Joyce off the screen. Have the ladies there to say something cute and be funny and to be sweet. But we do not need to see them fighting anybody, threatening to push anybody down a hill. Like we don't really need that. I don't know. That's just okay. What else happened this damn episode? You know what? Don Juan reminds me of Philip. They're kind of similar. They both have that kind of dry sense of humor. I don't know. Is Don Juan, gay? I heard that he's not. But if he is, I think him and Philip would be an interesting couple. I think I would like to see that. But yeah. This was a terrible review. I'm totally sorry, guys. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm not too sure if I like this show yet. I want to like the show. I really, 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 really want to like the show. I really want to root for Kandi. I do. But yeah, yeah, you know, I think I just think there's too many things going on. I think they should have focused on they kind of had quantity over quality, and I'm not insulting the people at all. I'm totally not, right? I'm sure they're great and amazing, but not everybody is a reality television personality. I feel like they should have just like who works the best, let's focus on them. You know what I mean? And then after a while, after we got to know these characters, then we can start to expand. But it feels like they're just throwing all these people in here, and we jump from scene to scene to scene to scene to scene, and it's like woo. But I'm complaining and I'm doing too much. This is the second episode. It's the second episode, so I gotta give it a chance. And I hate to compare it, but I gotta, so far I prefer Portia's Family Matters a little bit more, which is surprising because I thought it would be the other way around. I thought I would enjoy Kandi and the Gang more than Portia Families Matter, but it seems reversed so far. Okay, anywho, that's everything, guys. Comment down below. Are you guys feeling Kandi and the Gang? Are you watching? Will you keep watching? Their ratings were pretty damn low. So we'll see. Like, clearly you guys are not watching, but, I don't know. Anyways, guys, see ya.